It's that time of year again. It's time to level a new character with that 100% XP boost from the Jester's Festival, which starts on March 31st. Hello everyone, I'm Pogue for Life, and I'm going to give you the top 5 tips for leveling a new character. Before we get to the good stuff, I'd like to take a moment to remind you to like and subscribe. I'm just starting out and it would help me greatly. Now that we've passed the intro, let's get this going. The first thing you should do when you start a new character is get to the Mages Guild, the Fighters Guild, and the Undaunted skill lines. These lines are imperative because it seems regardless of what role and what class you intend to play, you will need these skills at some point. Additionally, once you hit level 10, you'll want to go into Cyrodiil and complete the introductory quest. This gives you the Assault skill lines and the Support skill line, which again are super necessary in pretty much all content. The Assault skill line also has a passive called Continuous Attack, which you'll want to put skills into for the Major Gallop passive. This will save you a ton of time in the future because your mount speed is so much quicker. The second tip is to build your character as a DPS when you start out, regardless of what you intend on using them for. Anybody who has made a tank from level 0 to CP 1000 can tell you that it takes forever to level up because the damage output is so low. Some healers can get away with adding damage skills to their bar, but overall, higher damage will allow you to level up quicker and get you to where you want to be faster. That being said, if you're building a character for the sole purpose of being a tank or a healer, make sure you put on a sword and shield or a restoration staff on your back bar with class abilities to do damage so that you can level up the trees and have all the necessary skills once you're ready to complete some different content. This will allow you to have the burn while also allowing you to progress quickly in the role that you intend to have. Next, and possibly the most controversial tip, is to save money on your training sets. Only use purple level 10 training gear if you're looking to level a new character. If you aren't at the champion point level you desire, use CPs 10, 100, and 160 level gear. This gives you enough time to level up without using too many materials. Yes, there are those people who will recreate and gold out a set of perfected boss eyes mania in the training trait. However, it's a waste for 99.9% of users. If you suggested craftable sets for leveling up both Magicka and Stamina characters are Shackle Breaker, New Moon Acolyte, and Daedric Trickery. The fourth tip is to get as many skill points as possible. Think of it like this. Skills are that nice, beautiful car, but your skill points are the gas for that car. It's all too common that you're in a dungeon, trial, or arena that requires one skill to make or break the run, but the person who needs that skill doesn't have it, and you have to adjust in order to compensate for a very simple deficiency to fix. Take the time to collect your sky shards as well as do the quests that give you skill points. Collecting sky shards will also give you an opportunity to level up your Mages Guild and, if you choose, the Psijic Guild, because you can collect lore books, seal breaches, and collect the sky shards all at one time. If you're an Android user, I highly suggest downloading the ESO Helper application on your phone. It gives you the ability to keep track of your collected sky shards and lore books, and it also shows you where all of the time breaches are. It's a very useful app. The fifth and final tip of this video is to choose the correct farming locations. Yes, normal Black Girls Prison is great, but it's not going to help you level up all of your skill trees as well as other locations. It's also a DLC and not everybody has access to it. The top 2 places you should go to level a new character are Spellscar and Craglorn, and the Cat Farm, which is just north of the Rift in the Rift. Spellscar is an amazing place to level up your character and your Fighters Guild skill line because you have to kill specific ads to level it up. This area has tons of Atronachs, and you can almost always get a random person to add you to a group to help you kill the ads quicker if you don't already have a group. Once you've leveled up your Fighters Guild skill line, I highly advise going to the Cat Farm to finish up your leveling. Is it the quickest way to level up? No. However, it's probably the most profitable. Even if you don't have ESO Plus, you can collect tons of scraps and refine them to sell. I also highly advise queuing for random battlegrounds while cat farming so you can increase your assault and support skill lines. One side note for farming locations like these is don't be rude. Just because you may be a higher CP than somebody or you have a more specific rotation doesn't make it okay to start a rotation in an opposite direction. It's much more beneficial to you and the other farmers to just go with their flow and get a sense of how they are pulling the ads. Who knows, you might even learn something new by doing this. Well, there you have it. That's my list of the top 5 leveling tips for a new character. Let me know what you think or if I missed something in the comments. Also, if you stayed to the end, make sure to like and share the video as well as subscribe to my channel. I've only just started creating content as a means of helping the community and can only reach a certain number of people. Having you all share my video will ensure it reaches more members of the community. Enjoy the grind. See you guys next time.